So following on the success of doing the book review of Can't Hurt Me, the David Goggins story, I thought I would add another series to this channel just called Book Reviews. I'm trying to do a fair amount of reading now, just to kind of round out and kind of dig into different areas. So finished a book actually before David Goggins' story, but I failed to do a book review. So here we go. So this one is What Would Water Do? I was lucky enough in this situation to actually have the author on with us about 20 or so videos ago. So if you want to see a little bit about Brooke, the author, go ahead and take a listen to that interview. But as far as my takeaway from the book, first off, this book is really written for, anyone that's kind of stuck, right? It could be someone in college coming out going, what am I going to do with my life? It could be someone, in their 30s, kind of mid-career going, what's next? I feel trapped. I'm in the, the rat race. Someone in their 40s where you're starting to feel time's running out. It's really broken down nicely. And not to give anything away in detail, but really it's kind of four distinct sections. First is the destination, right? You've really got to understand sort of, where you want to go. And she does a great job of kind of breaking it down and sharing real life experiences that everyone can relate to. I related to every story she had, but it also allowed me to see more relation or less depending on kind of who they were and where they were, where my life was. But I appreciated the fact that the stories felt genuine and real, and you could really see the go-between between the author and who she was speaking to or for. Then after destination is attitude, right? It's amazing how much of our internal self-talk, self-actualization, or whatever you want to call that, is something we can fix or tweak. And I thought that was really cool how she did that. Next is resources. You've got a lot out there, and maybe sometimes we entrench and we bring it too much back on ourselves instead of being open and looking for more. And then the final one is execution, is really moving past thinking and into doing. Again, all the stories in What Would Water Do are told from real world experiences. Some great stories. The one at the SeaTac airport still stands out, where she's going through security, because I did that all the time. You're trying to make chit chat with the person, the TSA agent, and just enough not to be a red flag, and not too much to be a red flag. And he goes, "Great, how are you?" And he goes, "Doing great, but getting better, or striving to be better." It was just a subtle tweak. And then the other one that hit me that I still think about is, we all talk about juggling lots of things in our lives, and what we fail to realize is some of those balls are rubber and they'll thus bounce back, and some of them are crystal, right? If dropped, they shatter. This seems obvious, and the one I think about most often is health, physical health. Because a lot of people in the career that I had, when you look above, right, they're 10 years older than you, they're not in the best of shape, right? They are overweight for the most part, very stressed, not leading great quality of lives. And, I think if they sort of appreciated that, that's a problem. And it's unfortunately in my line of work, it's not uncommon for people to have heart attacks in their 50s and the like, because it's such a stressful 90-day cycle. And, that idea of just juggling balls, and some are rubber that will bounce back and some are glass or crystal was great. So I can tell you, if I was getting on an airplane and I felt stuck in my job, career, family, whatever, I would order that book. I would get it home, take a read, because there'll be something in there, I promise you, that will resonate. And Brooke does a great job of sort of sharing how to kind of talk to yourself and how to action things going forward. So I was really impressed how she did that, because it's hard to do, right? Kind of be, kind of a coach without actually being there. And I thought her ability to weave in stories was very well done. And I could see how at different points in my career or life, a book like this would have been very helpful. So highly recommend What Would Water Do? I thought it was a pretty creative title. And if you're stuck in anything, life, family, career, what you want to do next, my thinking is this book's going to help you. So we're going to do more book reviews going forward. If you have a book that you think I should read, leave it in the comments. Okay. Again, any books you think I should read, leave it in the comments. Have a great day.